I meant like when you break your back, and then that's like, yeah, when I was young, I was like really into it.
That is
I got
basically
sponsored.
you though.
Yeah,
That's
but
what's
this guy
happened.
like fell
You're
off and broke his back, and I just
like,
became an
you're
alcoholic.
Like.
I just became an alcoholic. Like way back in like first year, I had my trials bike. Do you know, like, because my brother was really into it. He was like oh, inspiration. So I was like, oh, I'll do that. But I did that in like first year, and I was just jumping up and down things, and that was boring. So then when my friends got into BMX, and I was like, oh, I could do that. I did skateboarding. I could fucking ride a bike. Or in 2018, like just before I was going to uni, and then they held the jam, the competition, and there wasn't. It doesn't sound like a competition though, because no one really. There was like about 5 of us in the actual thing.
Miss! Matthew! Yes, Matthew! Oh my!
But you got 3 pairs of shoes if you won, so. You got your 3 pairs of shoes if you won, so you know I put my heart and soul into that. But that was like such a good day. It was just the atmosphere. It was like no one cared about winning. It's more just the atmosphere, and you're like, oh, this is fun. Everyone like cheering you on. There's like loads of people watching, and you're like, oh, this is great. And like random people, like that guy. I have no idea who took that photo. He just came up to me and was like, hey man, I've got some good photos of you. And I was like, oh, can I have them? And he was like, yeah, yeah. So a lovely guy, random. Before uni, it was like 5 times, no, probably like 6 times a week I'd be there for like 4 hours a day, 5 hours a day. And I was like, oh yeah, can't wait to go Aberdeen. Like, I'm going to be out on my bike every day. And then I moved there. And then it was obviously like Freshers Week. So I wasn't going to ride my bike during Freshers Week. I think I met Lewis once. And went to transition. Like, that was once in Freshers Week. And that was honestly just like, yeah, going from 5 days a week, going outside to being active, to just getting in from uni at like 5, starting drinking at like 6, and then going out for like a whole week or 2. That was that was the start of the end. Because like I knew it was gonna die down, and I knew I wasn't gonna go out as much on the bike. But no, that Freshers Week was what kind of started it. Yeah, and then it just became like I'd have to go out weekdays because you'd go out Friday or Saturday. You go out Friday, Saturday, so you'd be drunk or hungover, and you couldn't do anything Sunday because you were still rough. So I kind of just stopped going weekends, and then it was down from like before uni to 5 days a week down to once a week at best, and I'd be like forced to go as well. Lewis would just be like, oh, like come right. I'm like, oh, okay. And it just became like a chore at that point where I was like, I need to go once to make myself feel better about doing it. And I'll sit and study and do all my lab work and all that, because now I'm like focused. I'm like quite focused this semester, doing quite well. But no, just because like there's so much workload as well with uni, where like I actually have to sit down every day and do shit. I think I'll get back into BMXing over summer. It's just like there's something to do out in the weather, like especially on sunny days. Don't want to be stuck in the house, so it's something casual now. It was like really competitive back then, obviously because of the competitions and that. You're like, oh yeah, you get to win free stuff and like ooh. But now it's like more casual. And like yeah, the older you get, it's just kind of like don't really care as much. Like, when you're little, you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna get sponsored. I'm gonna get like companies, but like this is my life. And then you like grow past the age of 15, and you're like, oh, never mind. It's not actually what happens.
Give like a last minute wisdomous words, wise words.
Wiser words. Adrenaline is great.
Adrenaline is great.